is what the name came as a square of 9. Yeah. It is a spiral, but they we developed in the rectangular shape. So in the Excel sheet, so that's what we are getting the square shape. Even if you see from the top, it is look like a pyramid. It is look like a pyramid. So there are two ways we can create a square of 9 chart. One is with the clockwise and another one is the anti-clockwise circle. Yeah, it is also called as one square or cycle. It is a one cycle. It is finishing with one cycle. We can also one square is completing, or we can also use the word rotation. Okay. From now we are talking only in terms of the clockwise direction of the square of 9. So in the clockwise direction, you always notice all the odd squares are falling in the lower diagonal of the chart. Okay, it's always in the lower, say 1, 9, 25, 49, 81. So this is a very important number, natural numbers, and a very powerful support and resistance. The same way, if you notice, so since lines numbers are marked as a cross and blue is marked as a plus. So it's a plus is called as a cardinal, and the cross is named as a ordinal levels. Yeah, these are the major support and resistance. There are some calculation behind it, but we can ignore it as of now. Okay, and we are starting from 121 and it is ending with 169. So it is starting from here, going here, coming here, and ending with 169. It is completing one circle or one rotation or one cycle, we can call it as. This is called one. It's a 13 square is 169. So if you add to complete one circle, you have to add plus 2. Okay, if you add plus 1, you coming to the 180 degree, that is opposite 121 in the reverse way, because the stock is falling. Okay, it's a very the same concept. We are, instead of adding, we are subtracting here. 13 minus 0.25, it's a 12.75 degree. For example, now Nifty, I said Nifty above 0 degrees, that is 12 to 8 to 12 826 above, you have these targets like this. So this is the way you here the degrees are mentioned, and you can take this trade accordingly. Yeah. Okay, this is the one day chart, daily chart with the Reliance. Okay, this is the high is, you can see 2370, and you see the level. You can watch it how it is. See, it is taking the support and is bouncing and broke down, and it is falling. Each level will be act as a support, and whenever it is breaking, it will go to the next levels. Okay. Okay, now just I want to show whether how to use it and how it works in the market. Yeah, now intraday strategy, normally people used to use at open for calculating the intraday targets, and for intraday I tried several years, it never worked properly. Even the we have small numbers of price level stocks and big numbers, like 100 rupees stocks we have, 50 rupees stocks we have, even 400 rupees, even until Bank Nifty we have 25 20 to 20 30,000 rupees stocks, even MRF with 80,000. Yeah, so it never worked in my in the market. Okay, and even the targets with the 45 degree, 90 degree. So with my experience, we developed the indicator by, with our experience, we calculating the different using the astrological aspects of the day and the past price movement. We arrived one reference price. From that, we calculated the target based on the price of the stock. Is the small price, see, for example, if it is 100 rupees stock, so we explore and we come for some we arrived some targets and we arrived some reference prices. Based on the reference price, you get automatic signals buy and sell, and the user no need to analyze. If you have this indicator, using that signal you can enter, and the targets will be marked in the chart. Okay, you can exit the target, or when the indicator say tell to exit, you can exit it. Yeah. And so how to identify the trending stock is, I will explain you when you have that indicator, if you buy or something like that from us. So this is the intraday indicator, and we developed this indicator. If you like, you can buy from us. And we will think about the positional strategy. So I want to show. So this is the indicator. This black color line is a reference price. Okay. Above the reference price, the stock is highly bullish, and below the reference price, the stock is highly bearish. Okay. So, and it will give the signal first. It means the user should be, the trader should be alert for taking the trade. Okay. So some of the time there is a false move in the market. So it will, that's what we give an alert. Once the trade is executing, then we give the sell signal. Here it's for the Reliance, we given the sell signal. Okay. And we got the target around 70 rupees. So we closed here because, okay, the indicator automatically give the exit signal and everything. Okay. So the power of the indicator is the reference price. Above is highly bullish and below is highly bearish. Okay. So this is the indicator which we are developed. And now we go to the weekly strategies, and people are regularly, everyone is enter the high low, whatever you like. So I said 2370. So these are the support and resistance. So sell side and buy side is this. So this is the formula is behind. I will send you this formula. Okay. So when the earth is far away from moon, it is called apogee. Okay. So at the time when the earth is a bit far away, it's arbitrary of the moon. When it is going far away from earth, it is called apogee. And at the time earth is very powerful, a big directional move in the market. Okay. And also I will give some other interesting trending days, how to identify it. So there is a new moon day. It is in India we call it as Amavasya. Okay, when you see the moon at Virchaka Rasi, I'm just giving only one Rasi as a hint, you get a highly trending market day. Okay, you can also note down, I think from the Panchanga you get it, and you can note down, and you can mark the days and you can trade accordingly. Yeah, these are the things. There are a lot of things inside with the astrological things, but I'm giving some interesting things. It's easily you can identify in everyday life. That's what I'm giving this. And just wait for the first 5 minutes, and if the trade with a stop loss just 1 rupees below the low, you get a massive targets. And the same way, and just wait for the first 5 minutes of the market, and 921, if the high is, the low is breaking, and you take the trade with the stop loss of 1 rupee, just above 1 rupee above the high of the day, and you get a massive target. It's a very, very powerful strategy. One can, you get a very limited stock, but it's very powerful. And you can do calculation by Excel sheet, like you can export the, it's your choice. You can do it on any, circulate it in the channel, and you can use it for free. Yeah, some of the strategies I shared, and you can use it also that. Okay. And if you want to buy the indicator, you can contact me at Gann Traders, or you can just go to our website and you can contact, and also contact us in groups or channels. Okay. And Twitter also we are here there, and we will be very active. Okay. Thank you. That's all about today's session. If you have any questions, we can discuss now. Okay. Now, if any questions or any queries, we can discuss now. You can unmute and ask a question. So this is the indicator. It is for the both NSE and MCX. So it will behave differently for MCX and NSE.
Sir, can you show us in MCX silver or gold?
So this is the crude
Okay.
and gold. Will obey with our levels. This is what I want to say. Bajaj Auto, I given our group day before yesterday. Okay, I told you be ready when it is giving the signal. Once the breakdown come, it given 35 rupees. Okay,
Okay.
and it is given the exit trigger here. Okay, this is what I shared in the group. Okay, and there is another buy. So this is the way it given the indication. I will use about 2 minute chart. You get around 300 points in the morning, and see, and it is exactly obeying our reference price. It will not here, it is act as a resistance. And if you go and check the Nifty, see our reference price, it stopped exactly at our reference price. What we are doing, we are giving the alert. Okay, you should be ready. It may be a failure breakout or fake breakout. I think you heard about the fake breakout in the market.
Right.
Operators always they move the stock with the take down the levels, and people
Right.
will enter, and it will not break the low or high, then it will take in the opposite direction. So
Right.
first we will indicate the trader, be ready for the trade, and if the trade is not executed, that means that the trade is valid, it will give the sell signal or buy signal. Day before yesterday I given for 100 points, it given a move, and on 2 or 3 days before it given around 120 points. Okay, you notice here, from here it given approximately 50 points. Okay,
Okay.
so you get minimum 50 points for Nifty. Bank Nifty you get minimum 200 points. So the thing, as a trader, you should identify the trending stock. So I will tell you how to identify the trending stock. Okay, you can when you buy, I will explain you everything, and I will also give the user manual also how to use it. So if you notice here, I'm just go with the 2 minute chart with the, see, I have just went with 2 minute chart. You have a big move, and if you go to 5 minute chart, you have very good move. I prefer for index 2 to 3 minute chart, and 1 minute is very congested, we can ignore it. 2 minutes to 3 minutes we can go with the index, and 3 to 5 minutes you can go with stocks. And crude oil you can go with the 5 minute chart, natural gas, anything you can go with. But the gold and silver you can think about 3 minute, 2 or 3 minute chart. So because it's purely developed for intraday. So the problem is with our market is lot size is too big. We should not miss the small move also. That's what we are. I suggest to you, and that's the reason I developed this indicator with the signals. And what are the things we discussed? All the things, and more than that, it is included in the indicator. Thanks for joining us.